This is how hunting unicorns at garage sales goes. I just drive up and down the street looking to see who's got what sitting outside. But boy, every once in a while, hey, I already checked those guys. They had nothing. But then I rolled past their neighbor, and I just caught a glimpse. Look right next to the guy babysitting. Oh, there was a guitar. So didn't really want to sell it. It was the stepfather's, but once I showed them a couple of things that needed to get repaired, they parted with it for a really good price. So let's get it home and see what it's worth, eh? Laura found a lamp. I'll dig that out. That's for a different video. Kind of cool. Needs a cleanup. Looks like it got stuck outside for a while. She loves those shadow creating ones. But look at this baby. From Yamaha. Probably in the 70s. Nice 12 string. Very dusty. It was the stepfather's and he passed. Hasn't been played for years. Got some slop on it. FG412-12. I've never actually owned a 12 string. Played one. Never owned one. And got a little finish crack. Maybe some stress cracking back there. But it plays. It's out of tune horribly. And I noticed that the strap piece needs to be replaced. I'm sure that's available on the line somewhere. So, get some strings on it, clean it up, see what it can do. The problem, as I said in the garage and gave it a couple of strums, is that action was at the 12th fret. It had to be almost a ½ inch. So I went to adjust the truss rod and it was seized. So I tried a couple of the YouTube tricks. One is a little bit of oil dripped down and left overnight into the truss rod just in case it's just literally seized into the wood. That didn't help. So ultimately I tried a technique pointed out by Guitar-Niche on his YouTube channel, which is to take a piece of hardwood and basically create a reverse tension or a reverse pressure to pull the neck unnaturally the opposite direction, which just takes the tension off of the truss rod nut. I don't think, now that the strings are off, we're going to see. Yeah, it looks a little unstraight, but there's no strings on, so we're going to give it a shot. So recommends that your shim obviously be above the fret. He has a little notch carved out on his so that it sets in the fret. I don't have the option to do that because I don't really have any proper woodworking tools. So I'm going to put that one here. This one actually fits closer down here, but we really want that pressure to be all the way all the way past the truss rod. So I'm just going to cheat and do it wrong and let that shim back here kind of touch. Looks like it's touching 3 frets. And then don't get your hardwood over the hole because you still need to get access to that truss rod. So I'm setting this here. And then I've got my neighbor. My neighbor had all these hardwood pieces for me. This Paul's boards, my neighbor, just to give myself a little cushion here. A little bit of pressure until I barely saw a little bit of motion right here. And now grab the tool and we'll see if that truss rod is loose. Now I had to do a little contraption inventing because my normal truss rod tool could not reach the nut. It's way deep. So I'm going in long ways. Okay, that's locked in. And then I've got my socket extension and just gently, totally turnable now. Let's come the other way. Yep, got plenty of play. So that was it, did the trick. Yeah, Yeah, you can't really see that. I'll look at it up close and let you know. But it sure looks like all the action is back down. So let's get the strings on it, get a little oil in the neck, and we'll see how that baby's gonna go.